We come from the cracks in the concrete floor where hope gave up, we asked for more. Grit in our teeth, blood in our spit. This ain't a game, but I bet you quit. You tried to silence what we became. We start the fire with gasoline. We are the storm, you can't outrun. Blackout is born, and we've just begun. There's no light left, no turning back. Built for the dark, found in black. We are the blackout. We are the blackout. We are all spotlights, no easy road. We made a kingdom from the cold. Every loss, gained every win. They tied me up, can't see again. You tried to silence what we became. We start the fire, we're gasoline. We are the storm, you can't outrun. Blackout is born, we've just begun.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Go Home edition of Blackout as we prepare for New Year's Bash coming next Sunday night. But tonight, guys, I am Dewey Danielson calling all the action, and we have a jam-packed card here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania tonight for Blackout Episode 10. We have the president here tonight with a huge announcement regarding the road to TBX. And we also have the 3DUB World Heavyweight Champion and the contender here tonight for a contract signing. We've got a big national title match tonight as Bobby Galileo has earned an opportunity to face Lars Morrison. And we have Twan Montana in action also tonight against Travell Daniel, continuing in singles competition. And tag team action here tonight. War and Peace and Devil Dog finally regroup here, and they are taking on Los Salvadores, the guys that attacked them in the last episode of Blackout. And we've got a big tag team match, although I'm not sure we're going to get this matchup. Scott Adams saying he's not going to be involved tonight. But then we have this, our main event, non-title matchup. Dylan Mason, the international champion, and Jaden Walker. What a big match that will be here tonight in the main event. Guys, be sure to hit that like button on this video and subscribe to 3DUBWrestling. Hit that notifications bell and catch every time we drop a video right here on YouTube. And here we go. All right. The president gracing the arena here tonight to open up the show. We are being told that James Black has some big information, a big announcement here tonight that will set the course for the big event 10. Also being dubbed this season as TBX. It's also noteworthy that the hit and run investigation still ongoing. See if we get any more information regarding that tonight, but we do have a big announcement approaching right now, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, thank you. You know, I've stood in this ring a lot of times in my career. As a competitor, as a champion, and as a leader. But I've never stood here quite like this. You see, I'm standing here tonight because a lot of people stepped up while I couldn't. So first things first, I want to say this, and I want the whole world to hear it. Hunter Deal. You kept this company moving forward when things could have fallen apart. Matt, you brought your experience, stability, and a steady hand when this place needed it. And I never thought I'd be saying this, but Russell, you didn't have to do it. You didn't have to care. But you did. And you made sure that the truth didn't stay buried. I'm so proud of what this place has become while I was gone. But being back doesn't just mean looking at the past, it means looking at what comes next. For 10 seasons, this company has built moments, careers, and legacies. And now it's time to go bigger than we've ever gone before. So tonight, I'm officially announcing the biggest event in 3Dub history this season. The Big Event 10 will take place at Michigan Stadium. 100,000 seats, one night, one career-defining main event. This isn't just the biggest show of the year. This is the biggest show that we've ever attempted. And when you go that big, the stakes have to match. So I'm announcing a new reward tied to this year's 30-man Stampede match. The Stampede winner won't just earn a title opportunity. They earn control. At the Big Event 10, the Stampede winner will receive the first spot in the Elimination Chamber, and they will be the last competitor to enter the match. You outlast everyone. You survive the chaos. You walk in knowing exactly what you're facing. That's not luck. That's earned. So, from this moment on, every fight matters. Every decision matters. And everyone in that locker room should understand something. This season ends at Michigan Stadium. And when it does, we'll find out who's ready to carry this company into the future. Welcome to the road to TBX.
All right, guys. Massive announcement here tonight. We are officially going to see the Big Event 10 TBX take place in one of the largest stadiums in all of North America, Michigan Stadium, for the Big Event 10. Man, that is going to be exciting, but that is not going to come before New Year Bash coming at you next weekend. Don't mind that date right there on the graphic. But New York City, Madison Square Garden, the New Year Bash, including that 30-man over-the-top Stampede Rumble match, which will now have a new stipulation to it. But we have Danny Moore and Cruella. Them two have been going at it, been mentioning last episode that they wanted to do a winner-takes-all match. And guys, that has been confirmed for Bash. We also have the final match between Kurt Brooks and Dylan Mason. Can the Arrival finally win the International Championship? And of course, the big rematch, the big question, can Chris Conley be the first one to put down Hexen and retain the 3Dub World Championship? All right, guys, we are ready for our opening match of the evening. We've been hearing from Scott Adams regarding this matchup, saying that he will not be involved. We'll have to see if that comes to fruition here. But it is scheduled as MDX And Scott Adams against Joe Rivers and Sander Cool. And we have seen Joe Rivers and Sander team before, although, well, no, we haven't actually seen them team before because that never actually works out to either of their favor. So this is definitely an interesting situation as all of these superstars involved here tonight are gunning for that global championship being held by TJ Renegade of Team Tap Out. Big matches for NDX and Scott Adams back on the debut episode of Aftershock, the new all-live show here in 3Dub, where the viewers make that decision. And now we have, well, we don't have Scott Adams, who would be MDX's partner. We've got the introductions of the next team here. So maybe Scott Adams is going to hold true to his words and not come get involved in this match. And we'll see if Sander Cool and Joe Rivers can maintain. Look at this! From behind, it is Sander. And that is unlike the Cool One attacking Joe Rivers from behind. But when a rivalry gets this heated, and now we've got to get security down here to break these two up. Well, maybe these two won't be tagging.
Oh, it's Devil Dog!
Open it! Open it!
He looks so strong.
Check out the dog tag.
Oh, right hook!
Yeah, he wins.
Now you can give your friends a DD214.
Devil Dog action figure with real dog tag accessory from 3DUBWrestling. Available now.
There's a flavor worth returning to. Slow brewed, crisp, and made with pure cane sugar. For a moment that tastes like then and now. Revival Cola. Bring back the taste.
All right, well, we are back here from the commercial break, and it has been confirmed that this will not be a tag match now. It is boiled down to a singles matchup. Joe Rivers was taken to the back by security and now being looked at by medical staff. And here is MDX, the hybrid athlete, and the Cool One. Sander Cool here now one-on-one. And MDX looking phenomenal out of the gate already. Ooh, big knee right to the chops of Sander, right in the jaw, man. But right back to his feet into a collar and elbow. And the advantage taken by MDX. Seemingly the stronger of the two, but look at Sander now. A little bit of athleticism to turn the tables on MDX, and it has been confirmed here. It looks like Sander is busted open as MDX once again gets back in control. Sander reversing it. Nice chain wrestling sequences here tonight, back and forth from these two athletes who are looking to get into that global title picture. Sander Cool, of course, his creation, the global championship, and MDX looking to get back into title contention. Sander now with the upper hand as MDX looking to fight, but Sander brings him right back down. And again. Here's MDX. Got him up. What's he looking for here? Top rope guillotine. And then quickly, right to the top rope. And look out! Swanton bomb. Nicely done by MDX. And now look at this. Another impressive corner moonsault. Not going to connect this time as Sander Cool able to get out of the way, and now an Irish whip into, looking for a belly to belly, but now it's Sander. Springboard into a pinfall. 1 count, 2 count, kick out for MDX. Nicely done sequence of events here. The tides keep changing back and forth. Oh, wait a minute. And Joe Rivers looking to get revenge. And he's got a steel chair. Look out. Steel chair behind the back of the ref. And Sander takes a shot from Joe Rivers, and it's MDX now. MDX to capitalize over the sneaky tag from Dirty Joe Rivers, and the submission hold here. The submission hold has Sander tapping out. And oh man, what started off it was supposed to be a tag team match boils all the way down to this singles match between Sander and MDX. And while we get no signs of Scott Adams, we get a full-on chair shot from Joe Rivers, sending the message right back at Sander Cook. MDX able to take advantage and get himself a much-needed win as he tries to inch closer to that global championship.
My hair, it's gone.
Bro, hit it with Hagen's. I'm back.
Hagen's Hair Cream. Instant hair, instant swagger.
Meet Juliet. Wrapped in cold steel, tempered in grit, and trusted by Roscoe Wallace himself. Every inch of barbed beauty, leather-bound and battle-ready, forged to hold its ground when it matters most. For $199.99, you can own your very own Juliet.
American spirit. Fuel that shakes the street, the stage, and everything in between. Now you can bring the noise and the ruckus too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in Pittsburgh, and we are ready for a tag team matchup. This time, it will be tag team, I can show you. I can be sure of that. Well, a long road for these two who finally enter down to the ring together. And then backstage discussing helping Team Tap Out against Townsend Enterprises. Maybe as their first course of action now that they are a tag team together. But it would be this crew right here. Los Salvadores, who we haven't seen in action much as of late, but on the last episode, as I was mentioning, Los Salvadores continues to cause havoc and sends a message this time to the tag team division, and this time to Devil Dog and Warren Peace, attacking them pretty brutally. Backstage, last episode of Blackout, and that has led to this. A tornado tag team matchup here tonight. Of course, the numbers could definitely sway in the favor of Los Salvadores as Justin, the living legend Peralta, will be here in attendance at ringside. And Devil Dog and Warren Peace overcome the numbers game here tonight on Blackout. Here we go. Starting things off, as I mentioned, tornado tag style here tonight. No disqualifications and a quick pinfall from War and Peace. You can see already Justin trying to get involved in this matchup. It's going to be an interesting dynamic here because although War and Peace and Devil Dog are longtime friends, they never really been in a tag situation, especially quite like this. And on the contrary, Jeroen Mercury and Jimmy Shadow have worked together for many, many years. Oh, and look at War and Peace, my goodness. Nicely done, and now, man, Devil Dog planting the Hall of Famer, Jeroen Mercury. As War and Peace going to work on Jimmy Shadow on the outside. And right now, Justin keeping his distance. Here we go. Both to the top. Oh, no. Devil Dog landing with a stomp, and I think Peace had a slip. And it's a 2 count and a kick out from Jeroen Mercury. Thank God War and Peace is okay. It looked like he slipped off that top turnbuckle. Maybe because of the momentum that Devil Dog forced off of that top rope. Nonetheless, everything okay, at least for the moment. Look out. Decapitating lariat inside the ring is now Jeroen working on Devil Dog on the outside of the ring. Quickly, the rolls and the targets change hands. You see a lot of that tornado tag, guys. Look at Peace again. Man, oh man. Pulling out all the stops here tonight against Los Salvadores. Jimmy with a springboard moonsault to the inside, prompt the pinfall, hook of the leg, 1 count. All he's gonna get. Devil Dog now thrown back in, and here comes Jeroen. Both teams on the inside, big lariat from War and Peace. Outside now, he's got a kendo stick. Anything goes here. Oh man! Big strike from the kendo stick, and Jimmy doing the smart thing. Rolling to the outside, but now Jeroen getting a piece of that kendo, still going for the pinfall, and broken up by War and Peace. Big momentum, swift shift here tonight for whoever can win this matchup. Pinfall, kick out from Jeroen. Jimmy back in the ring. Jeroen to the outside, and War and Peace quickly. Taking it to the Hall of Famer on the thin matted concrete. Pinfall, 2 count only for Devil Dog on Jimmy Shadow inside the ring. Ooh, look out. Look out. Big knee from Devil Dog. Oh, wait a second. What's Jeroen doing? Those are handcuffs hanging. Oh no. Jeroen just handcuffed War and Peace to the barricade. What in the hell? War and Peace has been handcuffed to the barricade, and now it's a 2-on-1 situation. Two-on-one situation now with Jeroen and Jimmy on the inside with Devil Dog. And War and Peace handcuffed. Oh man, this is not going to be good for Devil Dog Hartford, and now a steel chair. Oh oh man! Right across the forehead of Double D. And this is bad. This is bad news for Devil Dog. Los Salvadores doing what they do best. And demanding the moment here. Taking it away from Devil Dog and War and Peace. And oh man, cradle suplex on the chair and a splash from Jimmy. And a pinfall. 2 count, 3 count, Los Salvadores win. Come on, man. Well, I know it's no DQ and anything goes, but handcuffing your damn opponent to the... Man, that was foul. That was dirty, dirty play right there. And you can see Los Salvadores taking full advantage of the situation that they put their opponents in, and a big splash and a 3 count on a hopeless Devil Dog Harper. And that was dirty. Los Salvadores continuing. You can see War and Peace still locked up on the barricade there. And Los Salvadores, guys, ever since Gold Rush, they have just been on a chaos spree. They have definitely taken matters into their own hands. And guys, still to come tonight, national title match on the line as Lars Morrison defends against Bobby Galileo. And in a non-title matchup, the international champ Dylan Mason goes one-on-one with Jaden Walker. And of course, we still have the big contract signing between Chris Conley, the 3DUB World Champ, and the contender, Mr. Asvito, aka Hexen. And now, man, I can't wait to hear from this guy. Here comes the Dragon Dargus. Guys, be sure to stay tuned with us. Hit that like button. Well, it has been one hell of a turnaround for this man right here, Dargus. He's a former world champion. He's a former tag team champion. And that is just all within the past year, guys. But for some reason, there has been, I'm just going to call it jealousy. I think it's a bit of jealousy between Dargus and his brother, Martrix. We've seen them neck and neck the past several episodes, including the last episode of Blackout where they fought backstage right after an interview with Dargus when we were trying to put the puzzle pieces together. Let's see if we can get the remaining pieces of that puzzle here tonight.
Every time I come out here, everyone acts like I'm the problem. I'm the one who stayed. I'm the one who didn't run. I carried this name when nobody else would. And yet, every time he showed up, I become the afterthought. I don't get credit. I got replaced.
Oh yeah, here we go. Well, let's hope this time that it doesn't break out into a brawl. Let's hope this time we can get some answers between Dargus and Martrix. And like I assumed, guys, I feel like this is a jealousy thing coming from Dargus. We'll see how Martrix feels about it.
I didn't come here to fight you. I came out here to talk to you because you won't listen to anyone else. You didn't carry me, you carried your anger. You weren't abandoned, you were trusted. I stepped away because I had to. And instead of growing, you let resentment turn you into this. Whatever this is. You had a choice, dear Ghost. You chose bitterness. You don't get to stand here like you're better than me. If I had the world in my hands, you've had nothing. You don't have to say it, dear Ghost. They already know.
Oh man! Right hands from Dargus! In return from Martrix! No, look out! Clothesline takes down Martrix. Man! And just as I assumed this one, breaking out into brawl here. You know these two can't wait to get their hands on one another. And now, what's Dargus after? No, it's Martrix. Martrix under the ring for a table. Martrix has got a table. What are we gonna get here, guys? Martrix with right hands, who's taking the upper hand in this brawl. Unlike last time, where it was Dargus standing tall, now it's Martrix. Into the top rope, down through the table. Crashes his brother through the table. And his revenge comes at high price. Look at this guy.
Well, Brother Deal, just got off the phone with the lawyers.
And?
They don't think the evidence is, strong enough. At least not strong enough to convince a judge that the venue attacker was Stone.
Which is exactly what I've been saying.
Not saying they think he's innocent, but, they just don't think it sticks. The grainy footage, partial angles, circumstantial timing. In court, that puts us right back where we started.
Square one?
Square one.
But it was Stone. It had to be. You can't mistake them mutton chops. Besides, he was the only member of Townsend not at the ring at that very moment.
Brother, I know.
That's an assumption, Hunter. We think it was Stone. Doesn't mean it was.
That's a fair point. Which is exactly why I need to talk to both of you.
About?
New evidence. But it's still in the process of getting put together. It's not together. I need to speak with both of you separately.
Okay, that's
fine. I don't see why that's necessary.
Because I asked, 8-Star. And because this isn't about comfort.
Fine.
Before we split up, though, Brother Dill, did you ever find that access card you thought you lost earlier?
What access card?
The one you said you left in catering.
I've got it right here.
Well, that's good. Because leaving those things around here is how people get hit by cars in the first place around here.
Very funny, Russ.
I'm serious, though. Wait a minute. If someone wanted access to restricted areas, they wouldn't need the card.
What do you mean?
They just need a copy. Which means whoever did this didn't steal your card, Hunter. They duplicated it. Yes, they duplicated it. And that narrows the list.
So the question has to be, who had access
Brother
to
Dill,
that?
as the American spirit would say, the game is afoot. We have some momentum going right now. And that's what I'm going to find out. One conversation at a time. Brother Dill, I'm going to start with you. Hang tight, 8-Star. This won't take long.
All right, maybe some new investigation terms here. I'll break it down between Matt and Hunter. I don't know. Guys, it is time now for our national title matchup between Lars Morrison and Bobby Galileo, arguably one of the biggest competitors Lars has had to face. And tonight, we could get a new champion. Guys, be sure to stay tuned with us and hit that like button.
Screaming when they see me, I'm the man, can't no hater ever beat me. Stepping when I enter that arena, know the name, Bobby G. I don't wrestle, I just dominate the game. Ain't no rookie, I've been cooking, put respect up on my road. Every punch feel like a sermon, every step on the coat. Change on the crowd, banging, they stand up and now I ride. Ain't no mercy for a rival, I'ma bury all they pride. Lights flashing, pirate popping, watch them panic when I stand. Ain't no second guessing nothing, everybody know the man. I'm the man.
Well, Bobby Galileo emerging on the scene just a little over a couple months ago. Of course, the Hall of Famer for the Seattle Seahawks, now here in the wrestling world, looks to get his first championship opportunity. And the Grand Mauler is the man that holds the prize. Townsend Enterprises has been all over the place as of late. And now they carry the majority of the championships here in 3DUB. And it all started back at Gold Rush. And tonight, they kicked things off, leading to the big event 10, which will take place in Michigan Stadium. We heard that earlier tonight. And we also heard that the Stampede Rumble will have a new stipulation, and the winner of the Rumble will be entered into an elimination chamber for the 3DUB World Heavyweight Championship in the main event at TBX. And these two, despite fighting for the national title, will be in the Rumble next Sunday night. This definitely could be a big momentum swing for either Lars Morrison. I almost said that, but you know what? I feel like it's true, considering some of this investigation stuff. But nonetheless, also Bobby G looking to put a big fat mark on the beginning of his career here tonight. That's right, the Grand Mauler, the Seattle Seahawk Hall of Famer turned professional wrestler, Big Bobby G. We're going to make his point here tonight to Will King, show that he is undoubtedly fit for Townsend Enterprises. Lars Morrison looks to try to hold on to that national title. He's going to have to do so here tonight if he wants to get anywhere close to Jaden Walker's record. Of course, this being the first title defense for Lars Morrison since beating Jaden Walker at Gold Rush. See our sponsors here tonight, WWE 2K25. Phenomenal platform as we get this match started. Two big brawlers in this one, guys. Lars Morrison, a big man himself, but you can just see the difference in size between BG and Lars. Bobby's gonna have to use that size advantage here to his, to his advantage tonight. Oh, and look at this. Don't let the size fool you. Big springboard move, I don't even know, big springboard splash. Bobby G into a pinfall, not quite gonna get it. Here we go. Right back into it's Bobby G. Throwing that big body down on the inside thigh and inner knee of Lars Morrison. And how about a third time? That quickness stepping right back up to the plate. And now into a pinfall again for Bobby G. And another quick kick out for Lars Morrison. Now some more mounted attack by Bobby G, and it has been all Bobby G on the offense here. Normally a defensive person, but tonight it has been all offense, although he's going to have to reach down to get that defense because here comes Lars Morrison now. Big attacks on Bobby G. Turning around the momentum and now slowing it down, and that's exactly what you do with a big man. Gotta slow it down, work the pace. Try to control this matchup. What Lars is gonna need to do here to retain his championship against Bobby Galileo, and look out! Driving an elbow into the ribs as Bobby rolls to the outside, preventing pinfall. Table set up and Bobby climbing to the top. Is it a no, man? Standing elbow drop. Taking Lars right down into another pinfall. Is this enough? No, it's not. 2 count though for Bobby G. Face first on the ring apron. Oh, ducked underneath Bobby, but man, what a forearm from Lars. Taking Big Bobby right down to the thin matted concrete. Man, that was, whew. Now it is still Lars. We roll back in the ring. Maybe failed to mention this is no disqualifications here. Irish whip, Bobby running through, and Murd, oh Murd! Just running through Lars Wild. That change backs the momentum. Right back to Bobby with a spear. Bobby Galileo, massive spear, and we've got a new champ, guys! No, and a kick out. Close call for Bobby G. Looking to capture his first goal here in 3DUB in his rookie year. Eerily similar to Lars Morrison, who also won the then United States Championship in his rookie year. But I don't think it's that passing of the torch moment. I don't think that is what Lars Morrison, has on his mind in this matchup. Ladder set up on the outside. Table on the outside. Big overhead, belly to belly. Lars Morrison keeps reaching for the weapons, but has yet to use one of them. Here we go, to the top and a frog splash. Big time frog splash. Another pinfall, and it's Lars. 2, kick out for BG. And oh man. Nice turn of events back and forth for these two. It's been some fantastic matches here tonight. Another big overhead belly from Lars, just showing off that strength. But does he have enough in the tank to deal with big Bobby Galileo? Get this, Bobby down, steps up, massive superplex, hung on for the neck breaker. Oh, and another spear from Bobby. 2 count, no man, almost again. And now look at this. You knew it was only a matter of time before Townsend Enterprises started to get involved here. And now what's Bobby doing? Don't leave the match, Bobby. Big Lance Hagen taunting Bobby, and Bobby's coming to him. Bobby and Hagen, look out now. Right hands exchanged. And no, here comes Lance back at him. Security can't keep these two big men apart. Oh man. And now it's Stone from behind. Townsend Enterprises attacking Bobby Galileo here. Now trying to get back to his feet. No disqualification, you can't forget that, guys. And Bobby getting bum rushed by Lars, taking advantage of this Townsend Enterprises interference from Lance Hagen and Caleb Stone, the tag team champs. Now Bobby back to his feet. Oh, wait a minute, spear again! Another spear! Is this gonna do it? 2 count? No, man! Lars hangs on by the skin of his teeth. And the Townsend interference proving to not be an issue for Big Bobby Galileo. Yeah, but the question is, where's Will King? You know Will King is watching on. This is one of Will's best friends, or at least was one of Will's best friends. Maybe that's why he hasn't come out. He's making the hard decision of sticking with Townsend Enterprises. Here we go. Back up. And Bobby again. Another big time superplex. Pinfall. Lars stays alive again. My God, guys. And now, setting up for the spear again. A 4th spear on Lars Morrison. And is that enough this time? New champ, no. What a matchup, guys. Lars Morrison staying alive. The resiliency of the national champion on display here in this matchup. 4 massive spears, and he's still alive. And now what's Bobby doing? Bobby looking for a little coast to coast, connected. Connecting with the coast to coast. And now Bobby. No, Lars. Lars with the toe takedown. Into an STF. Lars with the submission, but no, Bobby. Able to power out. Man, oh man. What's it gonna take for one of these two to go down in this matchup? Oh. To the top again. And it's Bobby Reversed overhead suplex from the mid-rail. Oh, and missing. Chop block. Lars Morrison trying to fight back here. His title on the line. Here we go, climbing to the top. Lars awaiting for BG to get back to his feet. Torpedo shoulder block takes him right back down, but quickly back to his feet. Oh no, and from behind is Will King. From behind, the Extreme Television Champion, Will King, takes out his best friend with the title. And now Lars. God dang it, Lars retains. Damn man. Townsend Enterprises at it again. Lars Morrison, several chances for him to lose that title, but tonight wasn't the night. Scott Adams! Scott Adams attacking! And he said he had bigger fish to fry. This must be what he meant. And Adams with the belt, taking out Lars. Message sent.
They only see the grin, the horns, the fear. But now they can see it on you. The mask. Handcrafted, breathable, unstoppable. Be him. $99.99. Only at 3dubshop.com.
Steps of a king. Style of a god. Entries.
Now speaking of Will King, welcome back guys, and what we just seen in that national title match, man, you know Bobby G is going to be coming for revenge on Will King. But you know Lars is going to be coming for revenge on Scott Adams, who claimed he had bigger fish to fry, and it looks like Lars Morrison was that fish, and we'll see if there's anything to come from that, guys. I'm being told that Russell franchise will be at New Year Bash in New York City, and he has a name for the hit and run investigation. That is huge, huge news, guys. Be sure you tune in to Bash and see who hit James Black. Guys, we got so much more coming here tonight, and including this matchup right here. Another singles match coming at you next. Twan Montana and Travell Daniel. Guys, be sure to hit that like button. Stay tuned with us. Well, Twan Montana has been on a roll since Gold Rush pinning Chris Conley. Of course, way before he cashed in that briefcase later that night, Twan Montana got the win. He didn't stop there. He went on and got another win on the last episode of Blackout against Kurt Brooks, the man who's been feuding against Dylan Mason for the international title. And tonight, another singles matchup for Twan Montana. See if he can inch closer to his goal, which is being the 3Dub World Heavyweight Champion. That is what he has claimed and what I believe one day he will achieve. see if he can get a good victory here tonight. But you know, Travell Daniel has been itching for some competition, and this would be a big night for him if he could get a win over somebody like Twan Montana. Big Travell Daniel. We're going to start things off here with a little chain wrestling, as we've seen already here throughout the night. And Twan now, turning things around, big right hand. Now we've into a collar and elbow, as Twan Montana tries to wear down the bigger man in Travell Daniel. Not too many can say they are bigger than Twan Montana, though he's not monstrously big. Definitely one of the bigger superstars on the roster. Twan easily standing 6'4", 6'5" maybe. Travell Daniel standing at 6'7". Look at this, rolled up from behind now. One count on the pinfall, and now it's Twan circling back around and bridging up, and a backslide from Travell into a pinfall, and that breaks the sequence. Nice succession of pinfalls there from both superstars. Now quickly back into the slowdown. Side headlock from Travell, and now launched into the ropes. Look out! And a kip up from Travell. To the top rope, bringing down a double axe handle. On the outside, and now quickly back inside. Oh man! What a headbutt from Twan. And Twan now awaiting the rise of Travell. Drop kick right in the back, sending him right down to the mat as he crawls to the corner to assist himself back to his feet. Back elbow now. Solid to the gut, and now these two squaring off. Who comes out on top of this back and forth? Nicely done. Travell hanging in there. Twan telling him to bring it on. Knife edge chops. Blocked by Twan. Right hand and a chop to the collarbone. Oh, and here we go. Unloading on one another. Both standing tall. And Twan continuing the strikes. Big right hand from Travell. Ripcord knee. Into a pinfall. 2 count. Travell almost put down Twan. Here we go. Into the armbar. Into an armbar submission, and Twan got to maneuver his way out. Missing with the knee. Travell from behind once again. Irish whip over the top rope and speared off the apron. Travell Daniel looking phenomenal here. It's a statement matchup. On the outside, slow counts from the referee. Twan now able to get out of the way, and now throwing Travell into the barricade. Uh-oh. Climbing to the top. Man, what a missile drop kick. Sending Travell down to the thin matted concrete. And now a big kick and a DDT. Climbing back up to the top again. Oh, man. This time dropping the fist drop. Shades of Juice James in the hands of time. Fist drop, and now back into the ring, the two competitors. Here comes Twan now from the corner. Spear! Spear from Twan. 1 count, 2 count, kick out. Almost able to put him down. There's Travell. Standing guillotine. And the weight bringing him down. But Twan's got the rope. Oh man, missing with a big discus forearm. Right into the hands of Twan, but no, another chop block. Takes down the former two-time king of the ring. Here we go. To the top, and a front flip leg drop from Travell. And can he get the win here with a 1 count, 2 count, 3 count? No, he didn't get it. Didn't get it, almost though. Now Travell building up the momentum. Can he put away Twan Montana? Reversed Irish whip over the top rope. Ooh, looking for a spear, but caught a knee. Uh-oh. Reversed. Oh, man. Both superstars reversing back to back. Who is going to be the one man left standing in this one? Oh, and a ripcord knee caught square across the jaw. And now Travell in position again, but doesn't get it again. Back into that triangle arm lock hold. And can Twan Montana survive in this one? He does. Breaks the hold. Back to their feet. Twan now with a big boot. Is that going to be enough? Man, I think he knocked out Travell. He knocked out Travell with that big boot. And what a lucky break for Twan Montana. What a lucky break. And Travell knows it. Just a split second decided the factor in this matchup. And Twan Montana with the squeaky win here. Well, he's grabbing a microphone. What's he got now?
Another night, another match, and another win. Since I put down Conley at Gold Rush, and I put down Kurt Brooks last episode, people have been asking, what's next for the Icon? Well, it's simple. I'm not waiting in line anymore. I'm going straight for what I deserve. That's why I am entering myself into the 30-man stampede match at New Year Bash. 30-man, one winner, one of one, Twan Montana, the main event Icon.
All right, Twan Montana will be entering the 30-man Stampede Rumble. Man, it's shaping up pretty good, guys. I cannot wait for Bash. Wait a second, we got breaking development here. Will King in his limo, and that's Josh Armstrong again in a monster truck. Oh man! This time...
Some people solve crimes with evidence. We use vibes.
And snacks.
Balance the mind.
And the file folders.
When in doubt, and you can't figure it out, call the ASIU.
Want to get jacked like Caleb Stone? Don't lift light, sip right. Caleb Stone's secret juice. The power's in the bottle.
Get juiced!
Pour in the milk and hear the roar. New Frosty Drew Flakes. Golden, crunchy cornflakes with bold chocolate stripes and a cool sugar frost. Fuel your morning with the taste that leaps out of the bowl. Start your morning on the wild side.
Welcome 3Dub Universe. We are here with John Awesome, who said he had an announcement to make. John Awesome, can you tell us what that is?
Okay, this is going to sound a little unorthodox because I know you guys are waiting for me to say stuff like how much I deserve the World Heavyweight Championship and how much of an honor it will be for me to win it and all that jazz.
You do. At least I think so.
But I'm not going to talk about any of that. Look, my primary concern is that Townsend Enterprises doesn't get the World Heavyweight Championship, especially if it's Chris Harris. Why especially Chris Harris? Well, because he had the audacity to say that I'm messing with his livelihood, his career, his legacy, when in fact it's been the other way around. I mean, what exactly is he trying to claim? That Townsend Enterprises didn't have anything to do with my suspension when we have evidence that they do? Or what, is he gonna wash his hands like Pontius Pilate and say it was all them and not him?
Wow.
On the other hand, the level of arrogance and narcissism of our current World Heavyweight Champion. To take credit for something I made happen? Nah. I think a 10-year-old could figure out that Chris Harris wasn't leaving that match a World Heavyweight Champion. It doesn't matter if Connolly had cashed in or not. If you ask anyone who's responsible for all of this, the correct answer will always be Awesome was the answer. I screwed Townsend. I screwed Chris Harris out of the World Heavyweight Championship. I gave you that World Heavyweight Championship, Connolly. I could have just as easily not given it to you, and I'm going to be the one to take that World Heavyweight Championship just as fast as I gave it to you to screw Chris Harris. Because it seems I made a mistake, and I'm going to rectify my mistake by entering this Stampede and become the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship. Because at the end of the day, if you ask anyone who's the better fit for that World Heavyweight Championship, they're going to say, Awesome is the answer. And that's not just a slogan, that's a promise. What are you doing here?
Oh, big bad Johnny Awesome is in the Stampede Rumble, huh? What, you think you're gonna win? You think you're gonna be the next heavyweight champion? Is that what you think, John? Well, guess what? It wouldn't be the Stampede Rumble without an appearance from the most prestige athlete in all of sports entertainment or professional wrestling, the Star Killer, Chris Harris. So as of right now, you can count me in, punk.
Not this again. Chris, calm down. You've got other things to worry about. You've got a Rumble to win. Don't let this loser get under your skin.
Oh man, not just Twan, but now John Awesome and Chris Harris, both entering the Stampede Rumble match. But it is main event time, guys. Big matchup, big night for Jaden Walker. And it would mean so much to Jaden if he could get the victory here tonight and transition from the national championship, that record-breaking run, to possibly getting a title match with Dylan Mason for the international championship. Man, what a turn of events that would be for the walking weapon, Jaden Walker. are quickly approaching another record-setting reign. This time with the international title for Dylan Mason. Of course, he won that title back at the big event 9 against longtime friend Hollywood Watkins, and he continues to carry the respect and prestige of Hollywood Watkins by carrying that championship. And he has eluded Kurt Brooks. I think that's a good word to use here. He has eluded Kurt Brooks from taking that championship. And well, he'll get one more shot next weekend at New Year's Bash. But tonight, non-title. We've seen a few times this season Jaden Walker looking for the respect and maybe a little knowledge from Dylan Mason, but nonetheless, definitely somebody that Jaden Walker looks up to as far as championship status. And tonight, he has a chance to possibly beat one of the greatest to ever do it here in 3Dub, Dylan Mason. And here we go, much anticipated, and a big psychotic knee to start things off from Mason. And now look out. Definitely awesome indeed, as the crowd loves what they are seeing here tonight. Look out, springboard moonsault, Dylan Mason. Like a cannon to start this matchup, and there is Jaden. Now, Jaden has had a career-defining championship run with that national title, and there's a springboard of his own, and this time Jaden will do the pinfall for a 1 count. But despite that long championship run, Jaden still has a lot to learn and a lot to achieve here in this company. Listen to this. The crowd chanting that Jaden Walker deserves it. I'm assuming they're talking about a match of this caliber for the walking weapon. And there's an arm drag takedown into a side headlock on the mat for Dylan Mason. I'm going to teach this young up-and-coming talent how to slow it down just a little bit. Oh, look out! Into a head scissor now from Jaden. Nicely done, turning it around. Look, wrenching it in. Still holding it, and there you go. The kick across the face. And now we are on the outside, and it's Jaden Walker. Uh-oh. Jaden looking to go flying up and over to the outside, taking out Mason. Man, oh man. Front flip plancha to the outside, but it's not enough to keep Mason down for too long here. Count continues. Oh. And another psychotic knee from out of nowhere, and now it's Mason climbing to the top rope. What's Mason got in mind here? Second guessing himself, maybe for the better, as now both superstars are inside the ring. And Jaden, look out! And man! Quickly into a moonsault, quickly into a pinfall. 1 count quickly with the kick out on Mason. What you are looking at here, ladies and gentlemen, is Prime in its best. One of the best long-term veterans to ever do it here, and one of the better up-and-coming stars. One-on-one main event. Springboard missing though, caught some of it. Enough to knock Jaden off his feet. But look at this, into a moonsault of his own. These two using their environment to their advantage as we are back outside again. This time the tour is short. We go back inside, and now Jaden setting up for the spear, and he connected. Jaden connected with a spear. Right into the hands of Jaden once again. Power bomb, middle of the ring. Man, what a slam down. And now Jaden. From the top, beautiful moonsault. Hook of the leg. Can Jaden put it away right here? 2 count through. Man. Only getting 2. Jaden Walker. Phenomenal right there. Showing why he belongs here in this main event spot. Here we go now. Mason up on the top of the back elbow. Prevents Jaden. Oh no, wait a second now, Jaden. Quickly back to it, and a man, oh man. Damage done to himself and all, but a pinfall could do it. 2, kick out again for Mason. Ooh, springboard moonsault. This time Mason's out of the way. Driving him down. What a matchup we have on our hands at the moment, guys. As Dylan Mason plants Jaden Walker. And now a springboard from the outside, catching the DDT. Now Mason in the driver's seat. A couple of big maneuvers from Jaden Walker. A couple of close call pinfalls for Jaden Walker. But now it's Mason. Off the ropes, driving a knee. And quickly up to the turnbuckle. And driving a forearm. Driving a forearm. And a pinfall from Mason. 2 count kick out. Man. Another close pinfall here. This time from Mason as Jaden stays alive. Now Jaden back to his feet, oh no! And he's not gonna stay alive from that! Not gonna stay alive! Blood Eagle, 2 count, curtains! And just like that, after a phenomenal display here tonight from Jaden Walker, that devastating Blood Eagle from Dylan Mason puts down yet another victim. Man, oh man. What a matchup, guys. Match for the ages here tonight. And a statement match for Jaden Walker. Even though he didn't get the win here tonight, man, he looked good. And there was a couple of times that I thought he for sure was taking it home. What a matchup, and like I said, a Blood Eagle right here claims itself another victim. And this time it's Jaden Walker. What a match for Dylan Mason heading into the title match. Wait a second.
Finally, you're doing what you've been saying this entire fucking time, and that is actually going for the top. So you might have beat my longest reigning championship, but it was with a title below the title that I made relevant. that I made as big as it could get. That means that whether you destroyed my reign or you didn't win a title that doesn't matter in comparison with the one that I held. So finally, all your words, everything, it means something. You deserve this. You deserve this moment in the spotlights. You do. But you can't beat me yet. You know who doesn't deserve this? Who also cannot beat me no matter how many times he tries. Every single time he loses, he complains. He cries like a little bitch. I don't see you crying because you get it. You do. Losing makes you stronger, but if your name is Kurt Brooks, it doesn't make you stronger. It makes you weaker because you cannot accept that you lost. And that's his problem. But he's going to be embarrassed on national TV once again. And management probably will give him another shot after it, because they constantly give him shot after shot after shot after shot. And he's not deserving of the International Championship. He's not deserving at any title. He should go all the way at the bottom of the ladder again and climb. Climb like he never climbed before. But he's not going to do that. And management... yeah, management isn't gonna let him be a nobody. MSG. MSG? Fine. That's your last moment.
Oh, wait a minute! Kurt Brooks! Man, oh man, attacking Mason! And you know Kurt can't control himself! Oh no! He's got these steel steps, my God! Kurt Brooks! Trying to injure Dylan Mason before their big title match next Sunday night. And Mason back to his feet. Mason's back to his feet. And here comes Brooks again. Look out, man. Man, oh man. Brooks taking it too. Mason here fighting back. Mason's fighting back. Who is gonna walk out with the international title at New Year's Bash? And now Brooks has Mason again. Oh no. No, no, no. A power bomb on the steps. On the edge of the steps. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait a minute. And Mason back to his feet again. Oh man. And Brooks continuing the assault. And now planting him. Man. What a message sent from Kurt Brooks. And what a match that is gonna be. At New Year's Bash next Sunday night. Man, the International Championship on the line. Kurt Brooks' final opportunity against Dylan Mason. But that is not all we have, guys. We have so much. At New Year Bash, the winner takes all unified championship matchup between Danny Moore, the women's TV champ, and Cruella, the women's undisputed champion. And now we are just getting this for the Extreme Television title. Will King, thank God he's okay, will defend against Josh Armstrong. What a match that'll be. And of course, guys, Hexen gets his rematch for the 3DUB World Heavyweight Championship against Chris Conley. What a massive main event that's going to be. And you cannot forget about the 30-man Stampede Rumble. Now, the stipulation grants the winner a spot in the Elimination Chamber for the title at the big event 10. Man, oh man, and if the night couldn't get any hotter, it is being said that Russell Franchise has a name in the hit and run investigation. We'll find out who that is, but guys, still to come, the big contract signing. Up next after this commercial break.
American spirit. Fuel that shakes the street, the stage, and everything in between. Now you can bring the noise and the ruckus too.
Ah, I can't get no holes in my hair like this! Whoa, you need that Hagen's! I got my hair and my dignity back.
Hagen's hair cream. When bald isn't a part of the plan.
She doesn't chase attention. It finds her. Put it on your lips.
When your performance is in question, awesome is the answer. The Sentinel, forged for heavy metal. Unleash your power. Custom electric guitars. The Sentinel, awesome is the answer.
That's right, the 3DUB World Heavyweight Champion after cashing in the guaranteed money briefcase at Gold Rush and pinning Chris Harris to take that 3DUB World Championship. And that is to note that Hexen did not lose, but the opportunity is there. Can Chris Conley be the one to finally pin Hexen 1, 2, 3, or make him submit, or anything of the such? Can Chris Conley beat Hexen? That is the big question going into this rematch at New Year's Bash next weekend, guys.
Now, Chris, before you say anything...
Where is he? I swear to God, if this is another one of his games, Hunter, I swear to God.
I know Azevedo is here. Give it just another moment, please.
Are you kidding me? Do you believe this shit? Let me save everybody some time. I know what's going to happen at the Bash. He knows what's going to happen at the Bash. And there it is. I'm not afraid. I wasn't afraid of Harris. I wasn't afraid of Townsend. And I sure as fuck ain't afraid of Hexen. People keep saying that the streak is already broken. Some can't believe it. Some can't accept it. But if you don't believe it, prepare to watch it crumble. Completely crumble at the Bash. As long as this big idiot shows up to sign this contract. He's got 2 minutes, Hunter. 2 minutes. I've got better things to do. And if he doesn't show up, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with these stupid, childish games. Be a man and step up.
Oh, here we go. And he's about to step up right now. And there's Hexen. Hexen is here. Oh no, and Conley. Conley through the table. Hexen just planted Conley through that table. And to say he is not ready. Oh, there we go. The lights are out again. And just like that, Hexen's gone. Hexen signing the contract the only way he knows how. Planning Conley straight through it. What a match that's gonna be! Oh, wait a second. There's that Hexen fan. We seen him on the last episode. Who is that guy? Oh man, I'm sure we will find out maybe at New Year's Bash. Guys, thanks for joining me here tonight. It's been a fantastic night, and we'll look forward to seeing you next weekend for New Year's Bash. Guys, I'm Dewey Danielson. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night.